Dude, they don't get many fans. They just don't. Even Pirate games recently.
But this is my thing. Even with the Pirates, and we can all tell you, like, yeah, Pirates, they definitely have low attendance, but they still have people there. But how many Pirates games have you watched on TV?
I'll watch if they're the only thing.
So you don't watch Pirate games because up until now they've never been the only thing on TV. There's always other stuff on TV. Man.
I got Pittsburgh, man.
It's always other stuff on TV.
But they're going to be the only things. If
well,
the
now this is different.
If the MLB comes back and the NBA and the NHL don't come back,
if you weren't watching them beforehand, why all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to watch him now. Like, it's not realistic, bro. You won it because you had opportunities before.
Pittsburgh.
No, that's not how it works.
It's going to be the only thing on.
No, it was a fight this weekend, or man, nobody told me.
And you know what? If this happens with the MLB, you're actually going to think the Pirates might have a chance if they get on a lucky hot streak or something like that.
Sure, a condensed season, absolutely, it can work for them.
This is something they should have been doing a while. So this would be a really good, entertaining MLB season, in my opinion. 80 games. It's like every game matters. That's one of the things that's lacking in the 162 game schedule.
It's way too long.
So that's another reason why I might tune in.
But you're not going to tune in, man. We know this, bro.
I'd tune in.
Because it becomes less about, hey, if I'm tuning in, more about the quality of play. And that's what it's always about, the quality of play, man. In that regard, the quality has been lacking, but that's a whole nother conversation.
With the Pirates?
Yes, it's a whole nother conversation, bro.
That is a whole nother conversation. Yeah. But in terms of me
would you tune in and watch the Steelers every week if they didn't have Big Ben, if they didn't have Juju, if they didn't have all these players?
Yeah,
I question that.
You question that?
I do question that. I do question that.
No, dude.
I question that.
That has happened with Steeler fans, and it has ticked me off in the past.
When has that happened with Steeler fans?
The Detroit Lions game back when we were 8-8. I forget what our record was at that point.
Y'all still had star players.
It was the Calvin. No, I'm telling you, there was a lot of people not in those stands.
A lot of people not in the stands. It's still people tuning in. I know the game you're talking about. That's when we had the Bumblebee throwbacks on.
Exactly. Yeah. And it ticked me off. But no, I was watching the game. I've watched every game.
Like I said, the product is different because the players, you still had AB out there. Like you said, Calvin Johnson was there.
No, but it's different if you...
playing or was he hurt?
No, he was playing. That was a big game for AB.
So you still had people. You still had names. That's what I'm saying. When you watch the Pirates...
No, it's different though if you think you're out of the playoffs.
When you watch the Pirates, man, they don't have the same caliber names right now.
They're just not good.
That's what I'm saying.
Josh Bell was nice last year. He was like top 5, top 10 in the league.
Bro, we're not going there.
What do you mean, Josh Bell?
Listen, we're not going to go there, bro. I'm just saying we're not going there.
What do you mean? He was a name.
That's it. And I think I said we're not going to go there, bro. Is he good? Yes, but we're not about because you're not about
what, like Josh Bell versus Bryce Harper?
No, you're right, because that's what you're trying to put it, and it's not in the same.
Josh Bell did better than Bryce Harper,
bro. It's okay. Whatever you say, bro.
He did.
Next, you're gonna say Josh Bell's Andrew McCutcheon too, right? That's what I'm waiting to hear next.
No,
that's why you're trying to talk about this man, though. That's why I said I'm not about to.
He had a great year last year.
Anyways,
he did.
Anyways, bro.
I mean, that's a whole baseball problem, though. They don't market their stars that well in general.
Trust me, I follow it. That's what I'm telling you. You trying to sell me something? I'm like, no, I'm not buying it, bro.
That's in general, though.
But I'm telling you for a fact, I know
that's not a knock on Josh Bell.
He's not right. I'm not knocking him, but he's not star. He's not a star right now. He's not. Is he a good player? Yes. He's not a star yet. He's not.
Stars. I mean, he's a top 10 player, but in terms of star power, I mean, I'll give you that. I'll give you some of that.
So how many years has Josh Bell been doing this?
Man, you're getting me on stuff I don't know the most about here. But what, 4 or 5 years?
No. We talking about the season he had last year, the All-Star season.
Yeah.
How many years has he been doing that?
1 year.
Exactly. That's not a star. That's a one hit right now. So how you gonna put him? So how you gonna put him in a Bryce Harper category off of 1 year? That's what I'm telling you, man. It's different.
I'm not putting him in that category.
But you just did. You just tried to name drop him as if he was in the same vein as a Bryce Harper. And then you said, well, his year last year was better than Bryce Harper. We really going to go off of 1 year wonders now? That's what we're doing?
No, I mean, Bryce Harper hasn't been that good, but his star power is better than Josh Bell. That's all I'm saying. We got a player. We have a player in Josh Bell.
And he's still not enough to make you watch.
I'm not watching baseball, dude.
You just said you were because he's Pirates, though, right?
I will.
Which one is it, man?
I will if it's the only thing that's on TV.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
I will because it's Pittsburgh, and I'm going to become a Buckeyes fan.
You tried to say that he's a star, and like I said, no offense to him, he's a really good player, but he hasn't done it enough yet to be a star. That's all I'm saying, man.
All-star. He made an all-star game.
That was this year. That's what I just said.
I know. So all-star.
Bro.
All-star. Once you're an all-star.
Like I said, man, anywho. because we're not about to go down that route of baseball, because then that's going to be a whole nother debate and why the Pirates aren't being viewed and things like that. And it's more so the product. And you're not going to name Josh Bell as if he's Andrew McCutcheon.
No, I'm watching for Pittsburgh.
So why you ain't been doing it before?
Huh?
So you've never done it before, but now it's going to watch for Pittsburgh.
That's the only thing on TV. And
I don't want to hear it, bro.
What? I would. Because I think we would talk about it too.
Yeah,
even.
I'm sure.
It'd be a hot topic.
I'm sure. I'm sure, bro.
You don't think?
I know you wouldn't. If you wouldn't watch it when it was available to you to either go or watch on TV, now all of a sudden you're going to watch it when the product has gotten worse each year for the Pirates because of how they run it, because of the personnel they put out there. Now all of a sudden you're going to watch it.
If it's the only thing on TV.
No, you're not. You're going to watch it. It's going to be like watching a D3 football game. If D3 football is the only thing on TV, matter of fact, every year in December, before the big bowl games start, they always go through the Division III National Championship, the Division II.
I have no attachment for those teams.
So what attachment do you have to the Pirates besides being from Pittsburgh if you've never watched them before? So why don't you watch Robert Morris? Why don't you watch Duquesne?
I didn't go to those schools.
It's still Pittsburgh.
I went to Pitt.
It's still Pittsburgh. It's still Pittsburgh. Stop it, man.
Rivals with those.
Why you don't watch the Riverhounds? Pittsburgh.
I don't like soccer.
It's Pittsburgh. That's what you're saying, right? It's Pittsburgh. Stop that, man.
And that's not big enough either.
Oh my god.
That's not the best soccer league. MLB is the best baseball league in the world.
MLB is the best baseball league in the world, but are the Pirates the best team or even in the best in their division? Not even close.
80 games, we might have a chance. You never know. Get on a few hot streaks here.
Anyways, bro.
Dude, that would be the only thing on. I guarantee the first 10, 15, 20 games.
So you watching 80 games of the Pirates?
Well, you're right. If they start blowing it, then yeah, I might not be tuning in as much.
But why not? I thought it was Pirates.
Right off the bat, dude, I'd be watching those games.
But it's a long season, right? 80 games. You got to watch more than just 10 games, right?
I'm self-admitting I'm not really the biggest Pirates fan.
So how you going to sit here and say that you would watch their games if you're speaking of watching just 10 games? That's right not watching them.
We got to see.
It's 82 games.
Can you keep my entertainment?
It's 82 games. They couldn't keep your entertainment while they had everybody there. So while it's sudden now, because of a situation of a COVID-19, now all of a sudden it's going to keep your entertainment. It's not.
It's going from 162 games to 80 games. A lot more urgency there. And then there's nothing else. There's no other sports.
Wait a minute.
NBA is on during the baseball season.
You're a LeBron guy, right?
Yeah.
You watch LeBron, right?
Yeah.
I would even say that you love LeBron, right?
Yeah.
They play 82 games too. Do you watch all his games?
I don't, no.
So you love LeBron. You watch LeBron. And you won't watch all 82 of his games.
No.
You don't even care about the Pirates. You're just saying because you're from Pittsburgh, you're going to watch them? Stop that, bro. That doesn't even make sense.
Nothing else is on.
Okay. Okay, Deke.
What?
Okay, bro.
It's gonna be a hot topic. It'd be just a whole national thing going on. If the MLB is the only league.
Yeah. MLB has its own season and the Pirates still aren't talked about. MLB was going on last when we started this podcast. Did we talk baseball one time? Pirates, I mean, think about 162 games. They got their home season, right?
NBA was going on.
Not when baseball. Think about when baseball has a run of about 2 months where there's nothing going on but baseball.
March Madness is happening though. At the beginning.
Gosh, at the beginning. When March Madness is over, what is happening then?
What do you NBA playoffs?
Bro, you really trying to do this?
I'm not. I'm being real with you.
So it's never a part of the year. It's never 1 or 2 months where it's just baseball being played. You gonna sit here and tell me that?
July, and that's when it's boring as hell.
Oh, why is it boring? It's baseball. That's the best of the best. Pirates, right?
They're out of it.
Pirates.
They're out of it.
Pirates. You ain't watching the Pirates. Pittsburgh.
That's when training camp starting up for.
So you would rather watch training camp practices than watch a professional team play? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm not watching that either.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just kind of, that's relaxed mode for me.
It's relaxed mode. This is the best of the best, though. That's what you told me.
It's not as entertaining, dude. It's just not.
It's the Pirates, though. Pittsburgh.
I gave you the different reasons. 162 games. I'm lolling out.
But you're not even watching any of those games before then. So you can watch your 10 games right there in July. Could you not?
Nah, I'm good. Pirates are out of it by then.
Oh, boy.
They are. They have been as of late.
Okay. You keep trying to sell yourself on this Pirate fanhood and you would watch it if it was the only sport being played. You could believe that lie. I'm not about to believe it. Okay.
I would.
You believe it yourself.
And you know what I'll do to make sure that I watch it? I'll put some money on it.
But you're only going to watch 10 games, right? I'm saying all 82.
Could they keep the winning going?
It doesn't matter. 82 games, you're going to have some ups and downs, right?
Why would I watch all 82?
Why wouldn't you? It's the only thing going.
And not at that point. I mean, football's going to start coming back.
At least is watch 30 of them then, right?
I'll probably watch that. I mean, that's a good estimate. Let's say 30.
Okay. How many have you watched before?
I don't know, man. I'm not keeping track.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping track.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly,
I don't get what's wrong with saying like, all right,
all I'm saying
MLB and baseball is not entertaining.
All I'm saying is this, man. You sit here and try to act as if you're going to all of a sudden watch a sport because of COVID-19 when you're not. Because you never watched it before. So why all of a sudden you're just going to magically want to watch these games? That's not the case. And just because you watch 5 to 10 games doesn't mean that you're actually watching it. 5 to 10 games out of 82, it doesn't mean you're watching it. It means you don't know anything about it.
What do you mean?
Just saying, man. Like,
I would watch Pirates.
Okay.
It's not about believing or not believing.
Right.
I'm just saying I'd watch Pirates.
I just find it hard to believe that statement when you don't watch them.
Yeah, I'm not that big into them. I haven't been. This is a completely different scenario.
But all I'm saying is, what makes this situation so? Oh, I'm really gonna watch it.
I told you, 80 games is different. They might have a chance.
The amount of games, what is the difference? The product is the same.
Nothing else is on like that.
Okay.
There's an urgency this time around,
okay,
and there's nothing else going on.
Okay.
And I find it interesting. I find this whole situation interesting, especially if baseball comes back.
Okay.
I would.
Okay.
I just find it completely different than all the other stuff.
So I just thinking again, you said you watched UFC before, right?
I have, yeah.
And UFC is interesting.
I mean, I've watched some McGregor fight. I watched a couple fights, big name fights.
UFC is interesting, right?
Yeah.
But UFC was fighting this weekend. You didn't watch that. And that was still way more interesting. Still way better product. The best of the best.
That's your opinion.
Baseball. No, these are world champions. There were 2 world champion fights.
I don't care about this.
You said you would have watched it if it was Ferguson and Habib, right?
Well, he wasn't there.
And Ferguson was still fighting. So still half of that main draw, right?
It wasn't Ferguson and Habib.
But still Ferguson was fighting though, right? Still part of that big draw, right?
It's not as big as Ferguson.
It's still part of that big draw though, right?
Dude, I'm a dictator of my time and I didn't want to do it.
All right.
If it's Ferguson and Habib, that's different. That's a completely different dynamic.
Whatever you say, man.
It just is.
Anywho, man. So did you see the Juju article pop up today, man? Because we about to talk in circles about you trying to lie to me about your fanhood for the Pirates all because of COVID-19 when we both know it's a lie, bro.
I'm being straight up with you. I'm not a big Pirates fan.
All right, cool. But now so you'll be a Pirates fan because of COVID-19, 82 games? That sounds like it doesn't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Then you said that you watch UFC, you'll watch a big fight, but then it was 2 big fights this weekend. You didn't even tune in. It wasn't
big to me.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Big to me.
But one of the people that you quote unquote said would be in a big fight was fighting this weekend.
The other guy wasn't there.
So it's still part of that big fight that you're speaking of.
Wasn't big to me anymore.
Anywho, so
it went from big to not as big.
To not as big, but still bigger than the Pirates.
No.
Yes, absolutely. Not even close.
In your opinion. That's
viewership. No. You look at the viewership.
I don't care.
The numbers speak for themselves.
I'm talking about my viewing.
I'm just saying the numbers speak for themselves.
In my time. I'm not I would rather watch the Pirates, and I don't have to pay for it either. That's definitely a factor.
You don't have to pay for it. You can stream online. Everybody does it. What are you talking about?
I understand that, but I probably would have paid.
All this technology, you can't find a way to stream a fight online. Are we serious here?